good morning and welcome to the Dailies Today on Invicta 98.9 FM, Kaduna, Nigeria. And it's a rainy Saturday. And it is the 1st of August. It's a brand new month. August is here. And it's a fresh page, it's a fresh opportunity to reset, refocus, and remind ourselves that every new month is another chance to do better than yesterday. So, whether July treated you kindly or tested your strength, today's proof that life has handed you another opportunity to keep moving forward. So it's a weekend, and as you prepare to begin the hustle for the day, or you're relaxing from the long week of work, so just prepare yourselves and get informed, because being informed is one of the greatest investments you can make in yourself. So this morning, we are taking a few of these newspapers with very, very hard-hitting headlines from the Punch newspaper, from the Nation newspaper, Vanguard, and we have stories from the Sun newspaper. And we're streaming live on Facebook on Invicta FM 98.9. So just go there and drop your comments based on the headlines that would be read out. And also, you can go to our YouTube channel on Invicta 98.9 FM online TV and just drop your comments based on the headlines that would be read out. My name is Job Daniel. So let's go on a commercial break and we'll be right back.
FM is different from every other station you listen to
in the town.
We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Are you serious? For real, are you serious?
Invicta FM.
Assalamu alaikum, sunana Fatima, ni jami'a ce. Ina aiki da mata da iyali domin tallafa musu a fannin lafiya, musamman uwa da yara. Sau da yawa mutane na tambaya, shin hanyoyin tazarar haihuwa suna aiki da gaske? Amsar ita ce, suna aiki sosai. Idan an yi amfani da su yadda ya dace, hanyoyin zamani na tazarar haihuwa suna da matukar tasiri wajen hana daukar ciki. Wasu hanyoyi kamar haka: implant, tsinken dantse da IUD na aiki tsawon shekaru, kuma fiye da kaso 99 cikin 100 suna hana daukar ciki. Wasu kuma kamar allura da kwayoyi su ma suna da matukar tasiri idan ana amfani da su yadda ya kamata. Dukkan hanyoyin zamani lafiyayyu ne, amintattu ne, kuma suna ba da damar tsara iyalinka cikin kwanciyar hankali. Kada ki dogara da jita-jita.
Ziyarci cibiyar lafiya mafi kusa domin farawa, ko a kira lambar waya 222 52. Wannan sako ne daga ma'aikatar lafiya tare da tallafin gamayyar kungiyoyin Pronet da FEM.
A yayin da wasu 'yan kasuwa ke facaka da kuɗaɗe ba tare da samun wata riba ba, su kuwa wasu 'yan kasuwa sun kware ne wajen juya 'yan kuɗaɗensu ta hanyar amfani da tsarin nan na Bill Station Fixed Deposit. Tsarin da zai baka dama ka juya kuɗaɗen kasuwancinka ba tare da ka aje su a asusun bankinka ba. Haka nan, ku yi maza ku sauke manhajar Bill Station tare da shiga tsarin Bill Station Fixed Deposit domin yi wa gobanku tanadi.
Tabdi, wato a duk lokacin da muka haɗu a dandalin tattaunawar iyalinmu sai an samu matsala. Abun burgewa ma, zan dafa wani abu da duk za su amincewa. Wato da fadukan shinkafa na musamman tare da magi.
An sarrafa magista daga tataccen waken soya, albasa, kayan yajin armashi tare da kanamfari.
Lokacin cin abinci, a shiga cikin lallama ko samkar a shigo.
Magista, sanya duk abinci da lokacin su kasance na musamman da ba za a iya mantawa ba.
Them say monkey smart, now because the 3 near.
But now monkey will jump past the eye, they quick see. This Big Brother Naija season 11 go hot past pressing iron. Now only the biggest moves go make I see you. Everybody come show themselves.
Yes, sir. Now 247 drama for Big Brother Naija season 11. Sharply recharge your decoder. Make you not for miss anything, no. All the bass goes they show for GoTV channel 49. You still follow happenings with GoTV stream if you day road. Headline sponsor, Bet Power. GoTV. Love it.
The challenge of Nigeria as a free state in 20th century Africa is the need to revive the stature of man in Africa and restore the dignity of man in the world.
The government is corrupt.
But you are doing exam malpractice.
The government is the one that finished this country.
But you are rigging departmental election.
I beg, they don't hold the citizens accountable.
But in your office, you don't care about the people beneath you.
Whatever the person at the top is doing is a reflection of what's happening at the grassroots. Change indeed starts with you and me. Invicta FM is urging you to say no to any form of corruption.
Welcome back from that commercial break, and now let's go straight to reading out the headlines this morning. We're starting with the Punch newspaper. And from the Punch newspaper, this headline says 27 farmer herder conflict alert recorded in Katsina, Zamfara, says report. 27 farmer herder conflict alerts recorded in Katsina, Zamfara, says report. At least 27 conflict and livestock movement alerts were recorded across 7 frontline local government areas of Katsina and Zamfara states in June 2026 alone. Community informants also warned that every case of late herd movement was likely to escalate into full-blown clashes between farmers and herders. Sex for marks, 60 Randy lecturers axed in 5 years. Sex for marks, 60 Randy lecturers axed in 5 years. No fewer than 60 lecturers across Nigerian universities and polytechnics have been suspended, dismissed, had their appointments terminated, or been prosecuted over allegations of sexual harassment and other forms of sexual misconduct in the last 5 years. Multiple taxation raises production costs. Multiple taxation raising production costs. The Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, Ogun State Branch, has urged the state government to harmonize multiple taxes and regulatory charges, warning that the current business environment was increasing production costs and discouraging investment. We are ready for negotiation, abductors of 50 Borno residents tell families. We are ready for negotiation, abductors of 50 Borno residents tell families. Suspected Boko Haram terrorists have called on the government to negotiate the release of more than 50 abducted residents in Borno State through a journalist they selected as mediator. Global mistrust hurting business, trade, says Okonjo-Iweala. Global mistrust hurting business, trade, says Okonjo-Iweala. The Director General of the World Trade Organization, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, has said the growing erosion of trust among nations poses one of the biggest threats to global trade, investment, and economic stability. And talking sports from the Punch newspaper, we are ready for Zambia, says Madugu. We are ready for Zambia, says Madugu. Super Falcons coach Justin Madugu has brushed aside criticisms of his tactical approach following Nigeria's shock 3-2 defeat to WAFCON debutant Malawi, insisting his side are ready for Saturday's crucial Group C clash with Zambia. Punch Sports Extra reports. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Punch newspaper either online or you go to a newspaper stand. The next paper is the Nation newspaper. From the Nation newspaper, making Atiku VP biggest mistake of my life, says Obasanjo. Making Atiku VP biggest mistake of my life, says Obasanjo. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo yesterday described his decision to pick Alhaji Atiku Abubakar as running mate in the 1999 presidential election as the biggest mistake of his life. No plans to increase electricity tariff, says Minister. No plans to increase electricity tariff, says Minister. There is no move to increase tariff as reported in some media platforms, the Minister of Power, Joseph Olasukomi Tegbe, has said. Tegbe disclosed this at a media stakeholders session in Lagos on Friday, where he pointed out that the event marks the beginning of a new chapter of openness, accountability, and collaboration. Wike orders demolition of Abuja criminal hideout. Wike orders demolition of Abuja criminal hideout. The Federal Capital Territory Minister, Nyesom Wike, on Friday ordered the immediate demolition of an illegal settlement suspected to be harboring criminals in the nation's capital. Wike declared that Abuja would no longer serve as a safe haven for hoodlums. Still from the nation, Orire, why I called for international probe of abduction rescue, says Makinde. Orire, why I called for international probe of abduction rescue, says Makinde. Oyo State Governor Sheyi Makinde has explained that his call on the international community, particularly the United Nations, to investigate the abduction and rescue of teachers and pupils from the 3 schools in Orire local government area was not intended to undermine the efforts of security agencies. And talking sports from the Nation newspaper, Madrid table final offer for Vinicius Jr. Madrid table final offer for Vinicius Jr. Real Madrid have reportedly labelled one final contract offer for Vinicius Jr., who is wanted by Arsenal. The future of the 26-year-old at the Bernabeu is up in the air, despite Real Madrid being desperate to retain the services of the Brazilian superstar ahead of the 2026-27 La Liga campaign. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Nation newspaper either online or you go to a newspaper stand. And moving on from the Nation, this big headline is from the Vanguard newspaper, and from the Vanguard newspaper, end killings, casual butchery. Wole Soyinka tasks Tinubu. End killings, casual butchery. Wole Soyinka tasks Tinubu. That story is on the Vanguard newspaper. Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka has called on President Bola Tinubu to end all forms of killings by state actors, adding that the silence of residents also worsening the situation. This was as Soyinka dedicated his 2026 public lecture to the victims of Nigeria's extrajudicial killings and state excesses, declaring that the nation's greatest failure is not only the murders, but the collective silence that allows killers to walk free. Still from the Vanguard newspaper, 2027 may become coronation, not election, if opposition remains divided, says Lukman. 2027 may become coronation, not election, if opposition remains divided, says Lukman. A former national vice chairman, Northwest, of the All Progressives Congress and a leader of the African Democratic Congress, Salihu Lukman, has warned that the 2027 general elections could become more of a coronation than an election unless opposition parties put aside their differences and present a united front against the ruling APC. Still from the Vanguard, troops rescue 14 kidnapped victims on Lagos-Benin Highway. Troops rescue 14 kidnapped victims on Lagos-Benin Highway. Troops of the 4th Brigade Nigerian Army, Benin, have rescued 14 kidnapped victims following an operation along the Lagos-Benin Expressway. Captain Kennedy Anyao, Assistant Director, Army Public Relations, 4th Brigade Nigerian Army, disclosed this in a statement made available to the News Agency of Nigeria on Friday. Kidnapping. Make Orire rescue the standard, not the exception, ADC tells Tinubu. Kidnapping. Make Orire rescue the standard, not the exception, ADC tells Tinubu. The African Democratic Congress on Friday urged President Bola Tinubu to make the successful rescue of abducted pupils and teachers in Orire, local government area of Oyo State, the national benchmark for fighting kidnapping, insisting that every Nigerian held captive, regardless of where they live, deserves the same urgency and determination from the federal government. And talking sports from the Vanguard newspaper, I am looking forward to sharing the pitch with Rodgers, says Palmer. I am looking forward to sharing the pitch with Rodgers, says Palmer. Chelsea star Cole Palmer says he's eager to reunite with close friend Morgan Rodgers at Stamford Bridge after the England international completed his move from Aston Villa, revealing he can't wait to share the pitch with his former Manchester City Academy teammate. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Vanguard newspaper either online or you go to a newspaper stand. The next paper is the Sun newspaper. From the Sun newspaper, 2.8 trillion naira debt. Federal government to end electricity subsidy next year. 2.8 trillion naira debt. Federal government to end electricity subsidy next year. The federal government on Friday unveiled plans to begin phasing out electricity subsidies from 2027. Government said it is part of sweeping reforms aimed at rescuing Nigeria's financially distressed power sector. Minister of Power Joseph Tegbe disclosed the plan at a media stakeholders session in Lagos on Friday, saying the gradual withdrawal of subsidies would form part of efforts to restore the commercial viability of the electricity market without denying Nigerians the benefits of improved power supply. Still from the Sun newspaper, Waikanu wants to remain in Sokoto prison, says family. Waikanu wants to remain in Sokoto prison, says family. The family of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has said the IPOB leader is insisting on remaining at the Sokoto Custodial Center until the Court of Appeal rules on his pending appeal, arguing that any voluntary relocation now could jeopardize his case. Bello commends Tinubu's security gains, meets NSA Ribadu. Bello commends Tinubu's security gains, meets NSA Ribadu. Former Governor of Kogi State, His Excellency Yaya Bello, on Friday commended President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the steady progress being made in the fight against insecurity across the country. Bello gave the commendation during a meeting with the National Security Advisor Malam Nuhu Ribadu at the office of the National Security Advisor in Abuja. Insecurity, poverty, hunger harassing Nigerians under Tinubu, says Obi. Insecurity, poverty, hunger harassing Nigerians under Tinubu, says Obi. The presidential candidate of the Nigeria Democratic Congress for the 2027 elections, Peter Obi, has said that insecurity, hunger, and poverty are harassing Nigerians under President Bola Tinubu's administration. Obi said people were being harassed by the worsening situation in the country and called on Nigerians to tell the government enough is enough. Safe Schools Initiative, Senate deepens probe. Safe Schools Initiative, Senate deepens probe. The Senate Ad Hoc Committee investigating the Safe Schools Initiative program has intensified its probe into the administration of billions of naira allocated to securing Nigerian schools, expanding its investigation to cover financial flows, donor funding, operational bottlenecks, and accountability mechanisms across key government institutions. And talking sports from the Sun newspaper, Alonso backs UEFA, rejects FIFA World Cup stake sale plan. Alonso backs UEFA, rejects FIFA World Cup stake sale plan. Chelsea manager Xabi Alonso has joined growing opposition to FIFA's controversial proposal to sell minority stakes in the commercial operations of the FIFA World Cup, insisting football must remain in the hands of the people rather than private investors. For these and other stories, you grab a copy of the Sun newspaper, either online or you go to a newspaper stand. Let's quickly go on a commercial break. When we return, we'll start to pick calls and read your messages. Don't forget, we're streaming live on Facebook on Invicta FM 98.9. Just go there, drop your comments based on the headlines that have been read out this morning. So you can go on Facebook on Invicta FM 98.9. And you can also go on YouTube on Invicta FM 98.9 FM online TV, or send your messages on a WhatsApp platform and we'll get to read it. So now you just have a few minutes to go through your messages for those who have sent. Go check your messages, your spellings, and also expressions to make us have us easier and a better read. So let's go on that break. We would be right back.
Start your day with a dose of 98.9 Invicta FM. Get up and be victorious.
Wake up!
It's time to be victorious.
Invicta FM, we'll be right back.
Is it okay to make fun of our tooth gap? Let's have a talk. Colgate makes your teeth so strong. Stop cover your mouth. Not to do yanga with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Zero cavities and fresh breath. If you use a Colgate paste,
Albishirinku, shalelenku? Ina nufin sabon ɗanɗanon lollipop ya shigo gari. Muna gabatar muku da Chupa Chups Apple Flavor Gum Filled Lollipop. Cike take da ɗanɗanon apple. Akwai kuma mai ɗanɗanon cola da strawberry. Ku nemi naku a yau.
Chupa Chups Forever Fun.
Assalamu alaikum, sunana Fatima, ni jami'a ce. Ina aiki da mata da iyali domin tallafa musu a fannin lafiya, musamman uwa da yara. Sau da yawa mutane na tambaya, shin hanyoyin tazarar haihuwa suna aiki da gaske? Amsar ita ce, suna aiki sosai. Idan an yi amfani da su yadda ya dace, hanyoyin zamani na tazarar haihuwa suna da matukar tasiri wajen hana ɗaukar ciki. Wasu hanyoyi kamar haka, implant, tsinken dantse da IUD na aiki tsawon shekaru, kuma fiye da kaso 99 cikin 100 suna hana ɗaukar ciki. Wasu kuma kamar allura da ƙwayoyi su ma suna da matukar tasiri idan ana amfani da su yadda ya kamata. Dukkan hanyoyin zamani lafiyayyu ne, amintattu ne, kuma suna ba da damar tsara iyalinka cikin kwanciyar hankali. Kada ki dogara da jita-jita.
Ziyarci cibiyar lafiya mafi kusa domin farawa, ko a kira lambar waya 222 wannan sako ne daga ma'aikatar lafiya tare da tallafin gamayyar kungiyoyin Aida Pronet da FEM.
Wato a duk lokacin da muka haɗu a dandalin tattaunawar iyalinmu sai an samu matsala. Abun burgewa ma zan dafa wani abu da duk zasu amincewa. Wato da fadukan shinkafa na musamman tare da magi.
An sarrafa magista daga tataccen waken soya, albasa, kayan yajin armashi tare da kanamfari.
Lokacin cin abinci a shiga cikin lallama ko samkar a shigo.
Magista sanya duk abinci da lokacin su kasance na musamman da ba za a iya mantawa ba.
Them say monkey smart, now because the three near. But now monkey will jump past the eye they quick see. This Big Brother Ninja season 11 go hot past pressing iron. Now only the biggest moves go make I see you. Everybody come show themselves.
Yes, sir. Now 247 drama for Big Brother Ninja season 11. Sharply recharge your decoder. Make you not for miss anything, no. All the gas goes they show for GoTV channel 49. You still fit follow happenings with GoTV stream if you day road. Headline sponsor, Bet Power. GoTV. Love it.
Ki huta mama, yanzu na zan wanke maki fararen kayan nan naki.
To, amma ba wanke su kawai zaki ba. Ki tabbatar kin yi amfani da haifo domin yana cire duk wani takaddarin tabo, yana kuma sa fararen kayana su ƙara haske kalkal.
Haka ne, kada ku amince da tabo, ku tabbatar farinku ya ƙara haske kalkal.
I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be an exception. I should be the norm. For before us, there was Queen Amina of Zaria, fearless in battle, cunning in strategy. I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be an exception. It should be the norm. For before us, there was Queen Muremi of Ileife, legendary in her wisdom, selfless in her courage. I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be an exception. It should be the norm. For before us, there was Queen Idia of Benin, powerful backbone of a legendary throne, charismatic enough to raise an army of men. I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be an exception. It should be the norm. For before us, there was Uwaraye Emota, rising from the dust of the market square to helping a king claim his throne. I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be the exception. It should be the norm. For before us, there was Hajaratu Gambo Amatefio Sawaba, bold enough to speak to a room full of grown men at the age of just 17, jailed more times than any other female political activist before or after her time. I am a woman in leadership, and I should not be the exception. It should be norm. For before us, there was Alimotu Belewura of Lagos, Fumilayo Ransom Kuti of Abeokuta, Margaret Eko of Calabar, Efun Shetan Aniwura of Ibadan, and all those Aba women who stood up for what was right. I am a woman in leadership. I should not be the exception. I should be norm. Invicta 98.9 FM.
Welcome back from that commercial break, and now it's time for you to be part of the program this morning. And as a rule on the program, you have 2 minutes and 2 minutes only. And when you call, turn down the volume of your radio set. And when you are chance to be part of the program, please ensure keep your comments civil. Let's not have, or rather, let's not go back and forth saying things that we ought not to say. Let's remember, this is radio. All right, so it means that you need to be constructive in your submission. And please stick to the headlines, and only the headlines that have been read out. So please, first rule, turn down the volume of your radio set or move away from your radio set, and stick to our time, 2 minutes and 2 minutes only. And when you are speaking, please ensure that try to be civil, let's be mature, and let's have a wonderful conversation. And those on the live stream on Facebook and YouTube, and also on WhatsApp, please go through your message, edit your message, check your spellings, check your sentence construction, and let's avoid using very flowery or heavy use of language for us. Let's break it simple for people to understand and comprehend what you are trying to say. Thank you as you comply. The numbers to call are 081 40000 989. 081 40000 989. Line 2 is 070 87 800 989. 070 87 800 989. And also, you can send your messages on the WhatsApp platform on 090 98 900 989. 090 98 900 989. Picking your calls now. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Daniel.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, thank you very much. My name is Musa Bala. God bless you.
All right, go ahead.
Thank you. Let me start with the let or really be standard, not the exceptional. That is very true. The kind of response we saw that the federal government did to, and the concern even before the rescue, should be the standard. We saw the president deploying resources, both human and cash resources, to ensure that no any kidnapper will be harmed. And at the same time, we saw the Minister of Defense visiting there with high-profile military officers. That is what we expect to happen to any kidnapping scene. And we expect to see the end of the kidnapping. We shouldn't be allowing it to be happening. It reduces our dignity before the eyes of the world. And to the extent, unfortunately, we had the Senate president saying that the killing will stop after election. That is absolutely unfortunate. What call for international investigation? Probably not to undermine our Nigerian security, but to ensure that transparency has shown. And then let me also go to the issue of 28 trillion federal government to end electricity subsidy. In other we have that there's no electricity increment again. And no electricity subsidy. Honestly speaking, the double talk is making things worse than we ever asked of it. Nigerians expect more than increment to come. And Peter Obi's statement to the federal government, poverty, hunger, insecurity, it's obvious. It's obvious. The federal government should take positive criticism and work on it. Lastly, let me talk on the issue of Obasanjo, knowing that one of his biggest regrets is to pick Atiku as a vice president. Well, first and foremost, I will say that they took Atiku to court more than 5-8 times. They have never won. And I'm very sure Obasanjo's pain of Atiku stopping him for his illegal third term is still paining him seriously.
All right, Busabala.
God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Good morning.
Thank you so very much. 081 40,099 070 87 800 989. All right. Hello. Good morning. Well, sorry, you have to turn down the volume of your radio set. I just have to cut you off. So please, whenever you call, turn down the volume of your radio set. And my name is not Jeffrey. All right. So please, let's get that right. 081 40,099 070 87 800 989. Hello. Good morning.
Let me comment on
your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah.
All right. Well, didn't tell me your name. You can't just come and go straight to just start saying what you want to say. Introduce yourself, your name and where you're calling from before you start to say what you want to address. All right. Thank you. Hello. Good morning. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened there. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning.
Yeah, this is Victor from Kamazo.
All right, Victor, go ahead.
I hear the other young was saying that the family of Nnamdi Kanu said that Nnamdi Kanu will not transfer to any prison to Sokoto. Why did they want to transfer him? Did they bring in another prison again? But they have judged him, so he should remain in Sokoto because he was trying to say the truth. When he was trying to open our eyes, about 4,000 militiamen was in Nigeria. They say no, he's talking too much. In America, said over 30. Which one are we taking? Are we taking the 4,000? He predicted one of 30,000. Talking about the claim. He was trying to organize every region to protect themselves. They say no. Why he exposed them? Now, this is the situation that we are in. Tell us, all this that Nnamdi Kanu say is what America did, and they believe that one. But they will not believe anybody from the South which say we want to create. Nnamdi Kanu want to create out from Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu want to make those want to go. When they are killing people, animals, shavings, that is what they use. And he leave the secret. What we're supposed to do with company, they say no to share Nigeria. Is he not sharing Nigeria now? Somebody is here. When you think is there, nobody will go for him. Nobody. But when you hear ESCM do, army will go, army will do that. And that is the situation we are going to be. Are they telling us? Now, you make Nnamdi Kanu as a king. God have already blessed him. Because when somebody is saying the truth, they say kill him. But look at what is going on now. You can't remove him. You can't kill him. Just allow him there. We know. God will deliver us. He will surely come out. Not Nigeria. There are people going to bring him out. They know what they are doing. That's what we are talking about this country. When we are one, we have to carry ourselves.
All right, thank you very much.
You don't know how tomorrow is going to go. May God bless us.
All right, thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Yes.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, my name is Chief.
All right, Chief, go ahead.
Special subsidy. You see, within the the citizenry, which is going to lead to inflation. It is
All right, thank you very much, Chief. 081 40099 070 Hello, good morning.
Hello, my brother, the wise man. Good morning.
Yes, the elder wise man, good morning.
Thank you. I see what you come from Edu Musamadu.
All right, go ahead.
My brother, let me begin with your Obasanjo. You make Atiko my vice is the greatest mistake. My brother, when our elite begin to talk, we have problem, but they are not solving our problem. But what they are trying to do to defend or defend somebody, it is rather unfortunate. It seems that Judas was born in Nigeria. If you look at the history of every president, including the most of the presidents, they will now cry with those that they brought. They are running made what they have already put. Look at Fubara, look at look at them. There are many. So why would they be complaining? How must you bring somebody and you wanted to take him to Robasam? If you wish, let him do what he wants. Because all his life, you only give him an opportunity. So giving an opportunity to mean he will become your boy at any time that you will do what you want to do. So please, let them gather together and save Nigeria from falling. All our elites, all our former governors, former presidents, they know what is happening in Nigeria. We are suffering in a country where borrowing is getting worse. Yet instead of them to defend not only Nigeria to be a consumer, but productive, what they are crying is after their prostitution, after their running mate, after which when they keep their children, let them come and save Nigeria first before blaming anybody. Then lastly, my brother, I laugh when I hear it's a coronation. It does mean our INEC are not independent, so they will just do what they want to do and it will happen. If it is another developed country, my brother, this comment will be a threat. What we see Nigeria, we are just taking it for granted. It is not every statement that we take it for granted. Please, we should save this country. That is my own take this morning, my brother. Thank you for giving me time to end my view.
All right, thank you very much, IC Madu. Okay, let's read a few of the messages on the live stream. On Facebook, I have this message from Vera Audi. And Vera Audi says, thank God for another new month and a new day. May God see us through and bless our dear country, Nigeria. And Saratu Yerima, may the Lord continue to bless our leaders, bless Nigeria, and bless Invicta. Good morning. Have a blessed weekend. Joseph Chodi, good morning to you. I'm wishing you a happy new month as well. John Salasi Ayuba Tukura says Nigeria will be great again by the grace of God. Engineer Cyril Augustine Takwap, okay, good morning to you. Tofika Bomide. We are ready for negotiation, says Borno abductors. No, it is unacceptable. No negotiation with criminals. We should serve and treat them with the language they understand. We must take the fight to them and bring out the victims safely. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And Simon Arwan, all right, Simon Arwan stitches, good morning to you. And Henry Chukwebuka, why will somebody wake up to some good news from this country on radio? Okay, well, that is coming very soon. And Solomon Barrow says, Obasanjo making Atiku was my... Okay, Obasanjo's making Atiku the vice president was my greatest mistake. It is a laughable statement. Were you blind when you picked him? Okay, well, that question, that's not for me to answer. And moving to the WhatsApp platform, and I have a few messages. This one is from... Okay, Abubakar Sani from Brunungwari. It says, concerning Peter Obi's statement over Tinubu's failed administration, it's true. Any administration that fails to protect the lives and properties of the citizens is 0 point. If you look at Nigeria today, insecurity, hunger is everywhere. And now they said they are trying new policies that would make citizens, and they are trying to make... Okay, all right. Anyway, thank you so very much. This one is from Young Gados. Young Gados says, the rate at which this country is being governed by our leaders is not good for the masses at all. I just hope that God will help us. Do have a great day as well. And this one is from Ibrahim NFA from Kabbalah West. He says, Troops rescue 14 kidnapped victims in Lagos Benin Expressway. Please, who is going to help us end insecurity in Nigeria? Because every day, killing, kidnapping, everywhere. And our government are there going up and down because of 2027 general elections. So lives and properties are not secure. All I know is that everyone will account for everything in the end. And this one is from Akia Stephen from Ongomboro. I do not take... All right. Well, I didn't... Okay, well, I'm trying to understand where this statement is coming from. Which of the headlines are you addressing? Well, I'll just skip that. All right. This one is from David Omache in Kamazo. Making Atiku the vice president was my biggest mistake, says Obasanjo. This statement is not true, because if not Atiku, Obasanjo wouldn't have been president, because when Obasanjo came out of prison, he had no single political structure, if not Atiku's political structure, which he inherited from the late General Shehu Musa Yar'Adua. Rather, Obasanjo should be grateful to Atiku. Obasanjo is only trying to demarket Atiku because of Peter Obi, his preferred candidate for 2027. Well, how are you sure? Are you there? Are you part of the meeting? Okay. This one is from Akintunde in television. Making Atiku my running mate was my biggest mistake, says Obasanjo. Shows he has not forgiven Atiku. Imagine the same Atiku wants to become a president. As long as Peter Obi and Gogoso have left the ADC, Atiku is going nowhere. Insecurity and hunger is harassing, not hunting Nigerians, says Peter Obi. Is nothing but the truth. We cannot pretend nothing is working in this country. And this one is from Mr. Shemang. Yes, he says that I pray for God's guidance amidst the clashes between farmers and herders, safety from bandits, the financiers and actors be accorded compound punishment, not recycling them in the name of repentant bandits amidst taxation that we are facing when borrowing is the expertise of the led government. We wonder which one to handle among these serious challenges. May God rescue Nigeria, Nigerians. Okay, and a few more messages from the live stream, but before then, let me pick this call. All right, hello, good morning. Yes, good morning.
How are you?
Yes, your name and where you're calling from.
This is Santos speaking.
Can you speak up a bit, please?
Yes, about Peter Obi. Yes, poverty, starvation is increased because of insecurity. Definitely, it's now for the APC to welcome and protect lives and property of this country. Because it has since APC come on the throne during Buhari up to now, killing, kidnapping has become everything. Every day, people are being kidnapped. And then in Borno, they are demanding that they need negotiation. You see, what happened in Oyo? Why can't they apply the same method in order to save people that are being kidnapped in Borno? Not only Borno, it's almost every state. There are so many people out there in the bush with them. They have kept them here, nobody to save them. So the method that the government did in Oyo, they should apply to every part of this country so that these people will come back. See, we are now sleeping in our room right now, enjoying sleeping, but these people are in the bush. See this rain that started this very August. See the way that this rain is on them. When the sun will be upon them, why are we behaving like this in this country? As if we don't have government. Tinubu, you should wake up. The enemy have surrounded you. They don't want you to go on. Please, if you want to go on, please, by 2027, try to eliminate all these people that we don't know where they come from, killing our people every day. Thank you very much, and to your family. May God bless you.
All right, thank you. 081 40,000 989. I just pick one call and we call it wraps this morning. 081 40,000 989 07087 800 989. Okay, let me see if I can just reduce some of these messages here. This one is from Dari Femi. Says Atiku's ADC says Orire rescue should be applied everywhere. But is it wrong if he and his cohorts help in security? Does Nigeria belongs to Tinubu alone? The opposition will have themselves to blame in 2027 because as it is now, well, all right, let me just allow that. It's not yet campaign season. All right, this one is from Sabo Easy Meganga from Gonungura. It says the statement... okay, I don't understand statement by Odire. I don't really get it. Okay, so please... okay, he says, let me just pick the one that concerns the headlines. Peter Obi said poverty is not really more than insecurity. Please, let's get the information correctly. Okay, so Peter Obi says insecurity, poverty, hunger, harassing Nigerians under Tinubu. Okay, so please, that's the headline. I don't know where you got that from. Saying it's more than security. I don't really get it. But anyway, thank you so much, Sabo Easy Meganga. This one is from Mohammed Mustafa from Haim Banki. Kaduna North, Kano should be transferred to Maiduguri for security reasons. Okay, well, now that's your take. This one is from Manga. Obasanjo electing choosing Atiku as my running mate was my biggest mistake. Yes, because he stopped him from his third term move. Please, Obasanjo should leave Atiku alone or tell Nigerians what the problem is between them. And this one is from Oladimeji Said from Katpoli. The issue of banditry in this country is very alarming. At this point, we continue to pray for peace, security, and an end to the activities of bandits across the country. May Allah protect our communities and guide our leaders to find lasting solutions. All right, thank you so very much. And let's see if I can pick this last call, and you have just 60 seconds. All right, hello, good morning. Your name and where you calling from?
Yes, it's Chukunya calling back.
All right, Chukunya.
I want to remind Obasanjo that 19 years after leaving office is not the right time to regret his actions. He should stop the marketing any presidential candidate by this time. Secondly, let me talk on ADC advice on Tinubu that he should apply the same method he applied in Oyo State to the northern states. It is true, the advice is true. But the northern governor should show enough concern, enough commitment that they are interested in eliminating, in stopping all this kidnapping, killings, and banditry in the north. At the moment, they didn't show that effort. Marking this way by his name that if anything happened to those people, that he will kill himself. Let the northern governors also give us a swearing, give us a commitment statement that show that they are concerned before the federal government effort will take effect. Thank you very much.
All right, with that, we call it wraps on the program this morning. Thanks to each and every person that called in and aired their views. It shows that we love this beautiful country. And those that streamed on our YouTube and also on Facebook, we say thank you so very much for being part of the program. And I can see messages from Emmanuel James Dona Ayuba Gwantu. Thank you all for streaming and dropping your messages. The program makes a return tomorrow at exactly 6 a.m. SK Beats with Dambaju comes up at 7. My name is Job Daniels. It's a weekend. It's a brand new month. I say welcome to the month of August. And if you know you don't have a raincoat, an umbrella, the rains are here. So it means that you need to prepare and make sure you clear your waterways because the flood predictions shows Kaduna would be at risk. So please clear your waterways, dump your refuse in the proper channels. In the appropriate places. Do not dump your refuse and expect the rainwater to take it away. All right, so let's be law-abiding citizens. Do have a beautiful and a wonderful weekend.
Thank you for for participating in the program The Dailies Today. The thoughts and opinions stated by our various contributors on this program of Invicta 98.9 FM radio, its website, and or its other social media platforms do not reflect the thoughts and or opinions of the station. Listeners are urged to use their own discernment to draw their own conclusions for a better Nigeria. We emphasize the importance of keeping an open mind and not misconstruing the headlines. Invicta FM, together we are victorious.
Invicta 98.9 FM.
Tabdi. Wato a duk lokacin da muka haɗu a dandalin tattaunawar iyalinmu sai an samu matsala. Abun burgewa ma zan dafa wani abu da duk za su amincewa. Wato da fadukan shinkafa na musamman tare da magi.
An sarrafa magista daga tataccen waken soya, albasa, kayan yajin armashi tare da kanamfari.
Lokacin cin abinci a shiga cikin lallama ko samkar a shigo.
Magista sanya duk abinci da lokacin su kasance na musamman da ba za a iya mantawa ba.
Mama, sai kin gan yadda na wanke ban ɗakin nan yawon ku sosai fa.
Tabbas zai iya wankuwa sosai a ido, amma idan ba da hypo toilet cleaner kika yi amfani ba wajen kariya, to ban ɗaki cike yake da ƙwayoyin cuta baja-baja.
Haka ne, gara ku yarje wa ƙwayoyin cuta, ku kare ban ɗakin ku kullum da hypo toilet cleaner.
A wasu lokuta da dama, kwastomomi sukan kwashe tsawon lokaci wajen yin cinkin kaya, kana daga bisani su fice